Welcome back to the Rogue Podcast and Mini-sode number 4. And we are continuing on with the Tales From The Crypt series, season 1. And we are gonna talk about Only Sin Deep, as the 4th episode is called in the first season. I still got Blue and Grey with me here. And let's just jump into the plot, I guess. The plot of Only Sin Deep is... The 21-year-old streetwalker Sylvia Vane is narcissistic with the beauty of her face. After killing a pimp and stealing his jewels, she heads to a pawn shop to raise money to buy expensive clothes to seduce the wealthy bachelor Ronnie Price. The pawn shop owner offers $10,000 for her beauty and tells her that she has 4 months to retrieve it. She takes the deal, and soon she succeeds in her intent and she moves into Ronnie's penthouse. 4 months later, she starts to find wrinkles on her face and she remembers her debt with the pawn shop owner. She will soon, however, learn that beauty is only skin deep. Okay, Blue, do you want to start off?
Sure. Honestly, didn't really see the plot coming on this one. It was definitely one of the better episodes, but at the same time, I was so fucking tired when we watched this, because we watched it at like 4 in the morning, so I wasn't all that awake when we were watching it. I enjoyed it, and we're gonna say Karma's a fucking bitch. I mean, yeah, granted, you definitely get a bit of a heads up to what's going on with the old lady coming in, smacking shit around. And I was like, that's one crazy old bitch. Didn't think too much of it, and he was like, okay, whatever. Like, what's going on? And then when you get to see, I assume it's his, like, ex-wife or whatever, or dead wife.
Yeah, she was the dead wife of the pawn shop owner.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you, by the way, recognize him?
No.
He played Mr. Sims in The Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Huh.
I can't remember his name, but Pat something... Childs or something. Yeah, I can't remember his last name, but he's Mr. Sims in Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. What's your thoughts, Gray?
So, not to say anything bad about the story, but I kind of saw this coming like a million miles away. I began to see a trend in the episodes that we were watching, and to my understanding, I heard the 4-month deadline, and it was just, okay, she's gonna miss this by a mile, but how? And there she is, living her best life, until she realizes that she is slowly turning into a scrunkly old bitch. You know, just like how she is on the inside.
Yeah.
And I kind of find that ironic in a satisfying way, because after seeing what she did in the entire episode, she was just like absolutely shitty. And the writers spared no expense in making this as painful as possible for the protagonist, but as entertaining as possible for the viewers. Because even with the internal commentary of the episode, they even pointed out her ridiculous behavior regarding some of the crimes that she committed. Like, she left the murder weapon at the scene. Like, why? We all know why. Indeed. We all do things in the heat of passion, Jimbo.
Yeah.
I too like this episode, mostly because of what's coming for her. I mean, it's so satisfying to see this... Well, let's be frank with it. This garbage human getting what's coming for her. And
But yeah, no, like, it's fact by life. Beauty is only skin deep. Like, if you don't have a good personality, well, yeah.
Yeah, you can be the most beautiful person in the world, but if you got a shitty fucking attitude,
You're not
karma
getting
will,
far.
yeah, karma will bite you hard in the ass at some
Yeah.
point.
And not only that, the secrets that she kept too. Like she
Hey,
let nobody know of this, and she was
rem-
absolutely desperate for that validation.
oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Remember, kids, stay humble.
indeed.
Exactly.
Though at this point, I was kind of getting the general gist of how these episodes worked because I had no introduction to them prior to the first outing, which is going to be discussed in a different podcast, Mini-sode.
Yes.
And to be honest, I like the way that it's set up because it doesn't put the answers right in front of you like you're stupid, but it definitely makes it apparent as to why these people are gonna go in a very bad way.
I mean,
Like,
wasn't like Tales of the Crypt kind of made for kids in a sense?
The comic book, well, yeah, during the 50s there were a bunch of EC comics, like the Haunt of Fear, Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, and Shock Suspense Stories, and so on
Don't
and so
forget.
on.
Yeah.
And from what I've read about it, parents basically went bananas over these comics because they are really gruesome, and I own a couple of reprints and collections of some of, in quotations, the best ones from the comics. I've read a couple of them, and the TV show basically makes them justice, so to speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
So the
don't.
comics were
I
made
mean,
for.
I mean, the comics wasn't. I don't think the target audience was kids, but
Maybe younger teens.
yeah, like mid-teen adults.
young adults.
Yeah, young adults. Yeah, but the kids read comics, so
Yeah.
and Tales from the Crypt and so on probably would.
Land under that.
Yeah. I mean, the kids would probably get their eyes on those types of comics.
I mean,
because
in
of the
all
cover arts and
fairness-
everything.
In all fairness, you were 8 when you started watching this. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, no, kids are always gonna get their hands on stuff. Like, I remember when I was, I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade and saw, what's that one? Not Dawn of the Dead. It's the one where they're stuck in a mall. Like,
Day of the Dead.
yeah,
That's no the ball of the Dead movie is Dawn of the Dead.
okay, yeah. Like, I remember when I first saw Dawn of the Dead and you told me, like, you're not allowed to watch that. That is too scary for you. What the fuck did I do? I still watched it. Like, kids don't care. They're gonna watch it. They're gonna find a way. And especially today, I mean, parents really don't give a shit anymore, so...
But yeah, what did you guys think of the whole twist of the episode?
I thought it was great. She deserved everything that came her way with, like, what she did.
Yeah.
Because, like they said, like, she's a narcissist, and she only cared about herself and her looks, and it's like... Yeah. What about you, Greg?
Her absolute collapse at the last few minutes of that episode was so enjoyable to watch.
When she dropped the sculpture.
Yeah, and her former friend told her she was an ugly...
Ugly
that was
hag. Yeah.
an ugly hag.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last few seconds. Nah, I started enjoying it whenever she started going to the doctor like, "What the fuck is wrong with my face?" I'm like, "Shit, I don't know." And then she puts two and two together. It's like, okay, I just gotta salvage my face. Got it? I just want to. And it's like, all right, $100,000 and it's yours. And it's like, fine, I guess. And in her rage, she forgot everything that she had to try to preserve the one thing that she was wanting to keep this entire time.
Yeah.
Which means that her concept of self-love was way more powerful than anything else that she had gotten with that time. So it was just like she does all these things and just like piles on and on and on. And eventually it's like, okay, she's about to get what she wants. And then the guy's all like, but are you sure that's what you want? Flashes newspaper. And that right there was just... The build-up to that was amazing. Like, it sucks to suck, really.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It really does. No, but I would totally agree with both of you. The ending is really satisfying.
I mean, the moral of the story in this one is really good, in my opinion. It's one of the better ones.
Don't be a dick to everyone.
And it's not just that. It's another case of you never know what you got until it's gone.
Yeah, it's like, don't be so fucking self-absorbent, and beauty is just fucking skin deep.
Oh, that's so long and it can only take us so many places.
Yep. But hey, that's society for you.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't think there's much more to talk about in this episode, really.
No.
Not to my knowledge.
So, yeah, let's say goodbye to the good folks, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, dear viewers, and I hope to see y'all in another mini-sode whenever I'm on board.
Here we are, good folks. Remember, kids, beauty's only skin deep.
And don't be a dick.